Good morning, students. In our last class, we have studied decimal and its introduction, and also how to convert a unit into another unit. For example, how to convert centimeter to meter, and also how to convert gram to kilogram, meter to kilometer, and so on. So based on that topic, I have given you a homework question number 1, 2, 3 of exercise 2.5. So now moving on to the rest of the questions, we will solve today exercise 2.5 question number 5 onwards. So moving on, our question number 5 is you have to write the decimal number in expanded form. Expanded form means you have to write the decimal number into by expanding it. For example, we are having first example here 20.03. So we have to write this in expanded form. How will we write it? 20.03. This is the question number 5, first part. We have to write it as expanded form. So how will we write it? You can see here we are having decimal here. So firstly, as you know that in any number, for example, you are having 10.21. This value is known as ones. This value is known as tens. And this value after decimal, first number is known as tenth, and the second number after decimal is known as hundredth, DTH. Okay, similarly we have to solve this question also. What will we do? We will see the value before decimal. Here it is given that we are having 0, so the place value of 0 here is ones, and place value of 2 here is tens. So tens means into 10. So what will we write here? That is 2 into 10 plus, what was the place value of 0 here? Place value of 0 is ones. Ones means 1, so 0 into 1. Again you are having decimal, so at the place of decimal you will have to write addition, and after decimal the place value becomes, you have to write th in the entire place values. You have to keep in mind that the place value before decimal you have to multiply it, and after decimal you have to divide the place value. Okay, so how will we do it? After decimal we are having 0 here, so what will we write? As this is the first digit after decimal, so its place value will be tenth. So tenth means 1 upon 10. Again 3 is given, the place value of 3 is hundredth, so hundredth means 1 upon 100. So you can see from here that the number the digits before decimal, we have multiplied the place value with the numbers. For example 10, 1, and the digits after decimal we have divided the place value by the number. Now solving it, what will we get? We don't need to solve it because we have to express the question into its expanded form, and here we have expanded it. So this is the answer number 5, first part. Okay, similarly you can do third part, that is 200.03. Let us see how will we do it. 200, third part is 200.03. Now how will you do it? As you can see, before decimal we are having 3 digits, that is ones, tens, hundreds. So the place value of 2 is 100, so we will multiply it by 100, and place value of 0 is tens, so we will multiply 0 by 10, and the place value of second 0 is ones, so we will multiply 0 by 1. Again after decimal the first digit is 0 and its place value is tenth, so 1 upon 10, and the place value of this 3 is hundredth, so 3 into 1 upon 100. So this is the expanded form of this question number 5, third part. Now moving on to question number 6, you have to write the place value of 2 in the following decimal numbers. What you have to do? You have to write the place value of 2. For example, first part is question number 6, 2.56. What you have to do? You have to write the place value of 2. As you can see that in this question 2 is before decimal, so the place value of 2 here will be ones. So what will we write? You have to write that place value of 2, what is here? That is 2 into 1, that means 2 ones. Okay, moving on to second part, note it down. Then we will move to second part, that is 21.37. Second part is 21.37. You have to find the place value of 2. As you can see that before decimal, the 2 is at second position. So what we can write here, that place value of 2 is 2 into 10. That means 2 tens. Okay. Now moving on to fifth part. Fifth part is 63.352. You have to find the place value of 2. As you can see that it is after decimal, so what you have to do, you have to divide the number by, what is the value here, 1 2 3, that is this value is 10th, this 5 is 100th, value of 2 is 1000th. So how will you write it? You have to write it as 63.352. You have to write it, place value of 2 is equals to 2 into 1 upon, it is, as you can see that 2 is at third position from decimal, so you will place here 3 zeros. So what will you write? 2000th. th, you have to place th after decimal. Okay, so this was about question number 6, and rest of the part, that is third and fourth part, you have to do by yourself. Now moving on to question number 7. Question number 7 states that a boy Dinesh went from place A to B. Boy Dinesh went from place A to B. This is place A. A boy went from A to B, and from there to place C, and from B he moved to place C. A is 7.5 km from B. A is 7.5 km from B. This is the distance between A and B. And B is 12.7 km from C. B is 12.7 km from C. Now a second boy, Ayub, went from A to D. Second boy is also there, that is Ayub. He went from A to D, and from there to place C, and from D to place C. D is 9.3 km from A. This is 9.3 km, and C is 11.8 km. You have to find who traveled more distance and by how much. As you can see, the figure of question and the figure I have drawn is varying, so it doesn't matter. You have to draw the figure given in the question. I am just drawing here for your reference. So you have to tell that who traveled more distance. So as you can see, I have denoted blue color by Dinesh and red color by Ayub. So what you have to find? You have to find the total distance of Dinesh and total distance of Ayub. So first let us see how much distance Dinesh had traveled. So what will you write here? Distance traveled, you have to write complete by Dinesh. कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल किया दिनेश ने? फर्स्ट ही मूव फ्रॉम A to B, then B to C, that is AB plus BC is the distance traveled by him. What is the value of AB? 7.5 km, and value of BC is 12.7 km. So you have to add both these values. What will you get? If you add 7.5 and 12.7, you have to keep in mind, you have to put decimal numbers 1 upon 1. That is 7.5 का decimal, उसी के नीचे 12.7 का decimal put करना है यहाँ पे. Okay, and decimal से पहले कितना है? 12. So you will write 12 like this, and 7 this. You have to add this value. 7 plus 5 is 12. 2 carry 1. 7 and 3 is 10. 0 carry 1. 1 and 1 is 2. So distance traveled by Dinesh is 20.2 kilometer. This is the distance traveled by Dinesh. You note down it and then I will erase it so that we can also find the distance traveled by Ayub. You pause the video and then you have to note it down. Now distance traveled by Dinesh we have seen here is, I am writing it here, 20.2. Okay, now what we have to find? We have to find the distance traveled by Ayub. How much distance is traveled by Ayub? Distance move from A to D and then D to C. So we have to find Ayub distance. So you will write here distance traveled by Ayub is equals to AD plus ADC. What is AD? 9.3. What is DC? 11.8. So again you have to add both these numbers, that is 9.3 and 11.8. 11.8 कैसे लिखेंगे? डेसिमल के नीचे डेसिमल and उससे पहले कितना है? 11. So you will start from back side, that is 1 and 1. And what is given? 8. So you will write 8 below 3. Now you have to add this value. 8 plus 3, 11, carry 1. 9, 10, 11, carry 1, 1 and 1, 2. So what is the distance traveled by Ayub? 21.1 kilometer. So you can see here the distance traveled by Ayub is 21.1 kilometer. Now I am erasing it. So as you can see that Dinesh traveled 20.2, Ayub traveled 21.1. Whose distance is greater? Find out. Dinesh and Ayub. Dinesh traveled 20.2 kilometer. Ayub traveled 21.1 kilometer. Is 20 greater or 21 greater? Obviously 21 is greater, so we will write here this. That means Ayub travel more distance than Dinesh. Now you have to find by how much distance Ayub travel more distance than Dinesh. So you have to find out. So let us see by an example. If you are having, let us suppose you have traveled distance 5 kilometer and your friend has covered distance 2 kilometer. तुमने 5 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया है और तुम्हारे फ्रेंड ने 2 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया है. ये A वैल्यू है तुम्हारी और B वैल्यू है तुम्हारे फ्रेंड की. तुमने 5 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल किया है, तुम्हारे फ्रेंड ने ट्रैवल किया है 2 किलोमीटर, दैट इज़ दिस. तो तुम अपने फ्रेंड से कितना आगे हो? अगर ये पूरी वैल्यू 5 है और ये इतनी वैल्यू 2 है तो तुम उससे इतना डिस्टेंस आगे हो. तो हम तुमने क्या करना है? 5 माइनस 2 कितना होगा? 3. दैट मीन्स यू आर 3 किलोमीटर अहेड ऑफ योर फ्रेंड. सिमिलर इज द केस यू हैव टू अप्लाई हेयर, दैट इज हाउ मच डिस्टेंस you have traveled more, Ayub has traveled more than Dinesh. So what will you do? You will subtract the smaller distance from larger distance, that is Ayub distance was more here, that is 21.1 minus 20.2 kilometer. That is you have to write here Ayub distance minus Dinesh distance. So if you subtract 21.1 and 20.2, what will you get? You will have to apply the subtraction method. That is, you cannot subtract 2 from 1. You cannot subtract 2 from 1. So what will you do? You will take a borrow from the next number. So what will become here? Here it will become 11. 11 minus 2 is 9, right? So if 1 has given borrow, so what will be remaining here? 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. So 2 minus 2 is 2. So 0.9 kilometer is the difference between the distance of both Ayub and Dinesh. Okay. So note down this question number 7 properly and neatly. Now moving on to question number 8, that is Shama bought 5 kg 300 gram apple and 3 kg 250 gram mango. Another girl, Sarla, bought 4 kg 800 gram orange and 4 kg 150 gram banana. Who bought more fruits? Okay, so there are two girls. I am writing it here. Two girls, one is Shama and one is Sarla. Shama bought apple and mango. Sarla bought orange and banana. By how much? Shama bought 5 kg 300 gram apple. 5 kg 300 gram apple and 3 kg 250 gram mango. 3 kg 250 gram mango. And Sarla bought 4 kg 800 gram orange. 4 kg 800 gram orange and 4 kg 150 gram banana. 4 kg 150 gram banana. Now you have to tell who bought more fruits. सो अगर श्यामा 2 फ्रूट खरीदे हैं एप्पल एंड मैंगो, तो तुम्हें बताना है कि दोनों में से किसने ज़्यादा फ्रूट खरीदा. इसका मतलब तुम्हें उन दोनों का एडिशन करना पड़ेगा कि कितना कौन फ्रूट लेके आया. सो व्हाट विल यू डू? यू विल ऐड बोथ दीज नंबर्स. दैट इज व्हाट विल यू गेट हेयर? 0.55 ग्राम 538. Shama bought 8 kg 550 gram fruit. What is the addition of Sarla's fruit? Gram 0.5950 gram 8 kg. Okay, so you can see here both have bought 8 kg, but the difference is in 550 gram and 950 gram. So what you can write it as, you can see here, first is the case of Shama and second is the case of Sarla. You remember it. Now moving on, how will you compare both these values? The question is this, that how will you compare 8 kg 550 gram and 8 kg 950 gram? First of all, let us convert it into a single unit, that is kg. So for this, what will you have to do? We will have to convert gram into kilogram, and okay, 1 gram is equals to 1000 kg. 1 upon 1000 kg. Okay, so how much kg is 550 gram? That is 550 upon 1000 kg. So 0 to 0 cancel. In denominator we are having 2 0. So what will after decimal there should be 2 digits, that is 0.55 kg. Similarly we have to do Sarla's conversion of gram into a kilogram. First of all, let us write the Shama's total fruit weight into kilogram. So it 550 comes out to be 0.55 kilogram. So what will we write here? This is already in kg, so we will write it as it is, and 550 gram comes out to be 0.550. ओके, बिकॉज 1 ग्राम में 1 अपॉन 1000 किलोग्राम होते हैं, तो इसमें कितने किलोग्राम होंगे? 550 अपॉन 1000. यू कैन सी डिनोमिनेटर में 3 0 हैं, तो डेसिमल के बाद 3 नंबर होना चाहिए, और हमारे न्यूमिनेटर में ऊपर 3 नंबर हैं. सो वी कैन राइट ऑल दीज नंबर्स आफ्टर डेसिमल. सो दिस इज अवर kg. If you add both these numbers, what will you get? 8.550 kg. Okay, now moving on to Shama's case, that is this is 8 kg. You will write it as it is, and this is 950 gram. 1 gram is equals to 1 upon 1000 kg. सो 950 ग्राम कितने के इक्वल होगा? 950 अपॉन 1000 kg. यहाँ पे डेसिमल में 3 0 हैं डिनोमिनेटर में, तो डेसिमल के बाद 3 डिजिट्स होने चाहिए. अब न्यूमिनेटर में कितने डिजिट्स हैं, 3 डिजिट्स हैं, 950. सो वी विल राइट ऑल दीज 3 डिजिट्स आफ्टर डेसिमल, दैट इज 950 kg. एंड इफ़ यू ऐड 8 एंड 0.950, सो यू कैन सी 8 के बाद कोई डेसिमल नहीं है, सो वी विल प्लेस 3 डेसिमल and you will add this number 950. What will you get? 8.950. okay. So what is the Shama's total weight of fruit? That is 8.950 kg. So Shama is having this much weight and Sarla is having this much weight. So you have to now compare both these weight. You remember first is 8.550, 8.950. First case is 8.550 and 8.950 kg. How will you compare both these values? I have told you how to compare two decimals. First of all, you have to compare the first value before decimal. Both value is same, so you will move to next value after decimal. You can see here it is 5, here it is 9. Out of 5 and 9, which is greater? 9 is greater, so we can say that this is greater. So we can say that Sarla bought more fruits. Sarla bought more fruits. Okay. Now moving on to next question. Question number 9, last question of this exercise. How much less is 28 kilometer than 42.6 kilometer? Question number 9 is, how much less is 28 kilometer? You have been given two distance, 42.6 kilometer and 28 kilometer. तुम्हें दो डिस्टेंस दिए गए हैं, तुम्हें बताना है कि 28 किलोमीटर 42.6 से कितना कम है. ओके. अगर मैं बोलूँ हाउ मच लेस इज़ 2 फ्रॉम 5, 5 से 5 कितना कम है. सो व्हाट विल यू डू? यू विल सब्ट्रैक्ट 5 माइनस 2, दैट इज़ 3. इसका मतलब 2 5 से 3 कम है. सो सिमिलरली यू हैव टू डू हेयर. व्हाट यू विल डू? You will subtract 42.6. You will subtract 28 from 42.6. As you can see 28 में decimal नहीं है, 42.6 में एक decimal है. So what will you do? You will write 28 below 42.6, that is like this. And 28 में decimal नहीं है, so you will place decimal and put 0 after decimal for easy subtraction. Then now you have to subtract this. 6 minus 0 is 6 and again decimal here. Now 2 minus 8 is not possible, so we will take a borrow from here, but it will become 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. If 4 has given 1 borrow to 2, so what will become here? 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we can say that 28 kilometer is 14.6 less than 42.6. Okay. So this was our question number 5 to 9, and your homework is question number 4 and question number 5. Two parts I have not explained you, which are based on the similar method. So the questions which we have not discussed here, that is your homework, and still if you are having any doubt you can ask me. And that's all for today. And in next class we will be studying in next class we will be studying multiplication of decimals and its exercise. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.